So I was talking to a guy and we would talk on the phone all night. And I remember like he wanted to see me and he's like, hey, I'm in your area. Like, I want to see you. And I'm like, so you can see me when you can plan to see me. And he's like, well, why can't I just see you? And I'm like, because I'd rather you take me out.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Great Chin Shinobi back with a video. I stumbled upon this female in this video and she left a rather bitter taste in my mouth. Okay, some of the things she was saying led me to believe what I always believed about a lot of these women out here. I'm going to let you guys check out what she said real quick and then we will discuss.
So I was talking to a guy and we would talk on the phone all night. And I remember like he wanted to see me and he's like, hey, I'm in your area. Like, I want to see you. And I'm like, so you can see me when you can plan to see me. And he's like, well, why can't I just see you? And I'm like, because I'd rather you take me out. And he's like, well, what's the difference between taking you out and, you know, coming to see you? Okay, Mr. Cheapo, first of all, it's called effort, and you wanting to pursue me, you wanting to date me, and you want to treat me as a high value woman. That is what the boundaries that I am setting for myself. So I simply said, well, I'm not going to meet up with anybody who is not going to take me out on a first date. Like, I don't even know you. I want to get to know you, and we haven't even had any type of outside experience together before I just invite you into my home. Period. And so he knew right then and there I set the bar, and he was so minimum effort, guys. Like, this is so embarrassing that I was even dealing with this person. And he made jokes of us going to a Chili's restaurant, and I was like, why would I go to a Chili's restaurant? Like, I don't do that. And he's like, oh my God, you're so bougie, you're so this. He was trying to gaslight me in a way where I shouldn't be feeling like I should be going out to a place that's, you know, reasonable and nice, and, you know, the tab is a little bit more expensive. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, but if you want to talk to me, like, this is just who I am, and if that's not for you, then that is okay. You can go left, you can go, we can part ways. And I simply set the bar like that. I wish I would have continued setting the bar like that throughout that relationship, and it probably wouldn't have went the way it went, or I wouldn't have been left with my feelings hurt so much and invested in thinking that this person was really liking me when really they were putting in the minimum effort with me compared to their new relationship that I had to see that he was going all above and beyond about. It was no question about it. And I was like, it felt like I was pulling teeth for him to want to take me out and do these things.
Okay, there's a lot of things wrong in my opinion with this video. Some of the things she was saying here. Now, the video goes on. It's actually longer than what you are seeing, but I got tired of hearing it, so I focused on one of the main vocal points of this conversation, and that being females like her. They have a way of hanging themselves before they even begin a relationship, or they are looking for a specific relationship and they can't get it because they're killing themselves before they even have a chance. Okay, I knew something was up when I saw this video, because if you pay attention to her background, the writing's on the wall, literally. Okay, Coco Chanel all over the fucking place. You can't make this shit up, guys. She basically said that this guy, or well, she was too good for Chili's, okay, on a first date. What bothers me about this is the fact that the guy calls her, hits her up, says he's in the area. Okay, he wants to see her. I'm thinking everything's cool. What's wrong with that? All right, they just met. They talked on the phone and got to know each other a little bit. And she had an issue with that. She said no. Basically, what she wants is she wants to have somebody spend money on her. Okay. He then says, okay, well, fine. You don't want me to come and see you, even though I'm just trying to see you. He didn't say he was trying to fuck. He didn't say he was trying to hit, clap any cheeks, any of that shit. Okay. He just wanted to see her. Now, she took that and interpreted that to be something else, most likely. All right. So she said, no, I want to go out. I want to go out. I want you to take me out. Okay, let's make plans for that. And he said, okay, fine. He joked about Chili's. Okay, let's go to Chili's. All right. She's too good for Chili's. Okay, you want him to come take you out, so he's going to take you out, and then you say no, you're too good for that. You want him to spend a little bit more money on you. I just don't understand it, guys. The guy is clearly trying to make an effort here. She's saying that her video is titled talking about how guys are putting in minimum effort. And then what's so crazy about the whole thing is she still ended up in the end bowing down in whatever way. And he ended up still hurting her because he saw her and immediately realized, oh, okay, I see what type of person this is. So you know what? She wants to be that way. I'll play the game. Sure. We'll go to a restaurant you suggest. How about we go wherever, whatever. Okay. We go there. In his mind, he's like, fuck it. I'm going to take you out and I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do. And then I'm going to drop you off on the curb. All right. And then I'm going to leave you for somebody else who he evidently played the game differently. And now she's the winner. Women like this, I don't understand. And they end up driving people off before you even get an opportunity to go any further. Guys are looking at this. They're seeing the writing on the wall. And she basically hung herself. She told on herself. She snitched on herself in the beginning already. And then the light in his head went on. Bing. Okay, I see. And that's how I'm going to handle it. That's the problem. Why are so many women ungrateful? And she's an okay looking chick. Okay, she's not a star or anything like that, but she's still an okay looking chick. But still, there's women out here that look 2-3 times worse than her with the same attitude, man, and expecting the same results. That's a definition of insanity, if you ask me. Definition. Okay, walking around here thinking that you're owed the world, and even if a guy tries to make an effort, you spit on it and you shoot it down. It's not good enough. You talked on the phone, you did all these other things, and then when he wants to see you, they take that and they internalize that as something completely different. In their minds, oh, he just wants to clap my cheeks. He just wants to do this or that. He's not trying to take me out. In reality, half the time, most of us are literally meaning what we say. We're simple creatures. Men are simple. We want to keep everything simple. We don't read into too much shit. We want to keep everything basic. Okay. So if I'm in the neighborhood and I may be at a friend's house, or I may be, coming from the store, and I'm saying, you know what, she's in this area. Let me hit her up and try to come by there and see her. This is probably all this guy was thinking. Okay. And she took it and turned it into something else. And her imagination ran wild with the shit. Okay. And now as a result of that, she hit that switch in his head that said, I'm this type, fuck with me or not. And he chose to play the game, or what do you want to call it, to win, to clap the cheeks. And then after he claps the cheeks, he dips. Okay. If you put out his driver's license, it would say Dip Jackson on it. Okay. I know it would be my name. I'm just saying, it's funny to me how females look at things in a lot of different scenarios, man. And this is, millions of women think like this. Millions of women. Okay. They shoot themselves in the foot before they even get a chance. And then in the end, the funny thing about all of this is he still got to clap those cheeks. He still had her bend to his will eventually. And he still clapped the cheeks. And then he basically put her on the curb, put her on the shelf. And then he went and picked up a different model. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, we as men look at that as a first line of defense. If I meet a woman, or usually when I have met women in the past, if they have this attitude, you can smell it. You can smell it on it. They're going to tell on themselves. Trust me. 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell on themselves. And that's just what it is. And then in my mind, I already made a decision. Okay, well, you know what? I'll fuck you, but I won't fuck with you. And then keep it moving. And you wonder why you're always single. You're always complaining. You're always looking for a man. The social media has got a lot of these women on a whole nother plateau, guys. I'm telling you, their sake glasses are filled to the brim. They're smoking endo sticks. Maybe even doing a couple lines of cocaine. I mean, if they're not, it really feels like they are. Okay, because I don't understand some of these thoughts, some of the processes that goes on in a lot of these women's heads. It's crazy. Okay, if she would have just simply said, okay, come see me. Then if he came over there and then at least give him an opportunity to fuck up. Let him come over there and see you, and then see what happens. You can still tell him no. You can still, if he comes at you like that and he's trying to clap your cheeks, then you can tell him stop, or I'm not, whatever. And then you can say, okay, that is what happened, but not stopping him before you even get a chance to let him pass that next gate. You automatically put a gate up. Oh no, I need to spend money on me first. And then he insinuates, let's go to Chili's. And then she laughs and she basically shits on him and shoots him down for that. So he's trying to, hey, okay, well, let's do it. Let's go out to eat real quick. Let's do it. You know what I mean? No, it has to be something better. That's my problem. That's a lot of guys' problems, man. That's a problem with a lot of these women. If you keep on doing the things that you're doing, you're going to end up alone with a bunch of fucking cats, man. I mean, I'm just, I don't know what else to say. I'm going to leave it at that. I felt I just went out a little bit too far, man. If you enjoyed the content, guys, this is a brand new channel. Please like and subscribe. I'm dropping videos once a week right now. And if enough people are entertained by this, guys, I will do more. So yeah, please comment and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching, man.